The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
So you saying you got throat cancer now? What? You just said you got throat cancer now?
Yeah.
I've lost all respect for you. I've lost all respect.
Okay.
You need a welfare check. This is not normal. This is not normal. I know you've had a few like drinky poos, but this is not normal. Generally, this is not normal. Like generally, and I will say someone needs to get a police to her yard now. Generally, because what she's just saying, this is 3 times now. She's got 3 different cancers and you're laughing about it. Like, honestly, like, you're putting your neighbours at risk. Types of cancer, so it come there with me. Do you know what I mean? So some bad shit, you know what I mean? Bad shit on the camera remote, you know what I mean? 100%. And I'm not condoning my shit, you know, I'm not passing the blame. But I was on live with her and she come out to me and started telling me she's got the C 4 fucking times. Morning Tanya darling, you okay? If she said this to someone else and not me, I wouldn't have picked up on it, I wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't have made videos. Do you know what I mean? Like other people and they say bad shit, do I make a video, do I say anything? No. But I was on live with her and she's telling me she's got cancer 4 types of cancer 4 times. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not placing the fame, I said some vile fucking shit. You know, but her and her team, she said, oh, she's had a drink. You can't blame the drink. I was on class A's with all my vile shit. Class A's. Can I blame that? No, I fucking can't. Do you know where I'm coming from? Okay, not. Okay, so the other day when she didn't even have a drink and she said, armed robbers are worse than gropists. So she went drunk, man. And when she said she had dementia, she went drunk when she said she had dementia. Do you know what I mean? And not just that, when it turned 12 o'clock and she got on the board, she wasn't drunk. No, you can't blame drink or mental health. You literally really fucking can't. Winds me up because, right, it's not just Angie, other people are saying evil shit on purpose to get out there on the FYP and get a bigger platform. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be real with ya, it's like, it's not just Angie, it's like, you know, like, with my shit in the past, I feel like in ways people try and copy from it to try and get a bit out there. Do you know what I mean? And it winds me up because I think other people you're upsetting. Do you know what I mean? It's not nothing to do with the drink. You know what I mean? What, when I said about Katie Piper, what can I was sniffing? Do you know what I mean? I can't blame sniff. Yeah, class A's or drink can change someone, yeah, but you can't blame that. Do you know what I mean? You can't blame that. You know what I mean? And not just that, and I'll fucking say it, because when I come out speak to my friend, right, you know when I did the carrot and the remote was disgusting? She was the only one who was sticking up for me. You know when I did that, my own family fell out with me. My own family fell out, which they should done, which they should, like they did. My real friends fell out with me when I did that. Do you know what I mean? Not because they're turning on me like other people was, because it was set, it's horrible, I shouldn't have done it. But ain't it funny, Angie, you was the only one on the app who was condoning the carrot and remote. Like, I appreciate you had my back. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, and you let me have my say and apologise. Do you know what I mean? But you know, when my friend said this when I come off the app, it's facts. Like, you're the only one, Angie, who was sticking up for me with a carrot and remote. But my own family fell out with me. My own brother fell out with me. My mum fell out with me. She was only talking to me because I was living in her house. Do you know where I'm coming from? You know, my real friends didn't even stick up for me because it was sick with a carrot and remote. Do you know what I mean? And you stuck up for me. I can understand why, you know what I mean? Because the things you're saying now is evil. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you can't, like, I know firsthand, like, when I said, like, Cape Hyde Park, South Front Tyrone, do you know what I mean? It'll just increase your platform. Like, generally, I know firsthand. You know? With the carrot and remote, I made over $3,500, babe. Like, this app's crazy, like, generally. You know, same with the other shit I said. Like, I got a lot of money, like, in gifts. You know, and then I look back, I think, what, why? Like, it's mad. Do you get where I'm coming from? So you can't get cancelled. You know, and she knows it and all. She knows it. You know? She knows that, and I remember saying you can't get cancelled, but you can't, it'll just increase your platform and just get down, up and down the board, down the board, down the board. You know, and I know, literally, that is facts. Because when I've literally said my shit in the past, I seen, you know what I mean, what I got, my followers went up. And she knows this. I talk, babe, piss off, piss off. I'm talking about it. Oh, babe, do one. Not just that, and she come onto this app saying she did stuff with a dog. That's how she first went viral. Not just that, she said she's done stuff with her own brother. And that's not by being, I don't get bananaed, but you know what I mean? She consented to it, they both consented to it, that's what she said before. Her and her brother both consented to it. How is that, even if you're joking, how can you joke about going with your own brother? Who jokes about sleeping with their own brother? Do you know what I mean? I feel sick every single day from what I went through as a child, which is no fault on my own. And you got people like what you think about it, coming on the app 2 years ago, joking she slept with a dog, joking she slept with her own brother. Who the fuck in the right mind will joke about sleeping with her own brother? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, how does that even come into your head as a joke? Do you get what I mean? How does that even come into your head as a joke? How does that process in your brain? Oh, it's just a joke, that's not humour and all. So you're literally in your head to saying a joke you've been with your own brother. Who says that? Who says a dog? You know what I mean? It's not normal. It's not. Like, she thought that at the time, and that's how she went viral. You friends, man. Oh, babe, piss off, darling. Babe, you know, if literally she said this, and I wasn't on with her, I wouldn't have really picked up on it, darling. But you know, when I'm going live with somebody, even if it wasn't Angie, say somebody else, and they're telling me to my face they've got a brain tumour, they've got throat cancer, skin cancer, and bowel cancer, you think I'm going to go, see you later? I'm not, and I'll say, I'm not Cora where I'm going to sit on the fence. Do you know what I mean? I'm my own person. I'm not going to sit on the fucking fence like Cora and go, oh, I'm not, it's disgusting what she's saying, it's disgusting what Angela's saying, but I'm not going to get involved. Do you know what I mean? No, I'll say my opinion. I love the drama. I don't love it when someone's saying they got cancer, darling, 4 times. Why did I sit and battle her? I was battling her before she said this. I was talking with her before she said this. Before she was coming out with this evil shit, was battling. And the next minute she said she had AIDS. That's like started, she said she had HIV. Yeah, I don't like people who sit on the fence, you know. And that's what Corey did at the end of the day. He basically said, Angela, I'm not agreeing with what you're doing. It is disgusting what you're saying, but I'm not getting involved. Okay. And Corey says he'll be good in Big Brother. Would you thought you were shit in Big Brother, darling, if you sit on the fence, babe? And I'm just telling you the truth. Do you know what I mean? Mm, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, 2 of my moderators, right, literally just lost somebody close to them. You know what I mean? Through fucking cancer. Do you know what I mean? I know. Like, it's sick. People come onto TikTok to get away from their own life. Do you know what I mean? Not get away from their own life, but like take their mind off it. So people will watch creators, people will watch people to like take their mind out of their own life. You know? Because people last night saying, and coming in my box, this woman, I've had messages, people going through cancer. And they're not just saying it because literally, I've looked at their profile and literally, they've got cancer. You know, and they're saying, they come on here to take their mind off. They sit in hospital while they're getting the chemotherapy and they'll watch creators. So they're in hospital having their chemotherapy, watching Angie, and Angie's taking the piss of cancer patients, saying she's got cancer. Do you know what I mean? You don't lie about having cancer. You don't joke about having cancer. It's not dark humour having cancer. You know what I mean? It's not dark humour. It's not dark humour saying you got dementia. It's not dark humour saying you got HIV. Do you know what I mean? It's not dark humour saying you slept with your brother. You know the dog situation? It's one of them, like, oh yeah, you really slept with your dog. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Saying that with your dog, I can get that's a bit dark humour. But when you say your brother, that's not dark humour. Do you know what I mean? Not just that. You remember Hugo McQueenie who was trolling me and coming in my box, and Hugo McQueenie? Can you remember Hugo McQueenie? You know what I mean? Like Hugo McQueenie went to the national press and said he went with his own cousin. Can you remember? I was in discussion that morning. This was about a month ago. Can you remember? And Angie come in the box sticking up for him. Like, I know I've said some vile shit in the past, but you know what? She is a wrong one, and people call me a wrong one. Nah, darling, it's weird. 100% people deserve to ring that Link's workplace up and send Marks and Spencer's the live, because you are literally working at Marks and Spencer's brand, and you are on a social media platform backing somebody who's making out they've got terminal illnesses. You're really doing that brand really good, aren't you, darling? I know it's out of work, but you're really doing the brand really good. You know? Wait till someone walks in that Lindsay's workplace and they say, oh, that's Angie's mum and she's backing her, and someone said something to her workplace. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what will happen. %. And then imagine like Lynn's saying, oh, it's dark humour. You can't have it all one way. Before I say this, my shit in the past is not dark humour, it's violent disgusting. The things I've said on this app in the past are violent disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Violent disgusting. So Lynn's, that's why I just have to say that, so you understand. Lynn's saying it's dark humour. But then she come in for me, so okay, you can't, it's not one for it. So you're saying Angie's stuff's dark humour. Is my stuff dark humour then, Lynn's? Is me, the comment what I made about Katie Piper, is that dark humour? You can't have it one for all. Do you get what I mean? She didn't, when I was saying that, she was talking over her. You're saying Angie's all her vile shit, not just one, loads of things what she's saying. Not just tonight, loads. You're saying it's dark humour, Lynn's. Is mine with Katie Piper? Is it fucked? No, it's sick and disgusting. Do you get where I'm coming from? So, do you know what I mean, guys? It's not dark humour whatsoever. Yeah, that's what will probably happen now with her. She's done a thingy. She's like, oh, stop requesting. She's gonna either say she's done something to herself. Yeah, that's what she'll do. She'll come back on the app, and yeah, this morning. One minute, Prince. You're not chilling in my bed. You're not chilling in my bed. Yeah, you don't joke about having cancer. 4 different types of cancer. That is not a joke. That's not dark humour. You know. She's got the audacity to go for Ems last night, call Ems. Do you know what I mean? Ems has never done anything like that. Ever. Ever. Do you know what I mean? Ever. How can you literally dare go for Ems? Ems is a nun compared to you. 1,000,000% she's a nun. Get out of my life. No, Ems has not done worse, darling. Ems has not fucking lied about having cancer, darling, and mock cancer. So she, you know, I will stick up for Ems for that. 1,000,000%, darling. Ems is like an angel towards Angie. An angel. I don't give a shit what anyone says, you know. When you joke about having cancer, 4 types of cancer, when you joke about having HIV, no. You're below the barrel. You're below the barrel. All you lot care about is coming on here for the drama and beg for money. Absolute, darling, you're right. Do you want a blue Pete badge? Absolutely. We'll have all the kiss, sweetheart, darling. Enjoy work, sweetie pie. Tell your views how much money I made. Just nearly £200, darling. You can find out yourself online. You know what I mean? I ain't asked anyone for gifts, darling. Do you know what I mean? I didn't request the battle last night when I was doing it when I was with Ems and Angie and AR. Do you know what I mean? So that dare come at me.
To go into someone that can't even fucking feed themselves. It's not a fucking joke. Sorry, I'm so angry.
Amen to that.
Pick up touring.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Like, my mum passed away last year from cancer, bro.
Oh.
And it's not a joke, like having to feed your mother, having to dress your mother, take her to the toilet, tell her that it's okay, get vomiting buckets for her. Like, it's fucking hard. It's disgusting. And it wasn't a fucking night. It's nothing to joke about. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, big love to you, Tori, and man, that must be so hard for you to listen to.
Like, honestly, it's not nice, man. Unless you've been through it, you don't fucking know. And I'm not just talking.
What happened? Did you get bananas?
No.
She got bananas.
Hi,
Did she?
everybody.
Stop reporting in the comments. What's wrong with you all?
Like, if people are in here supporting Angie, like, come on.
Like, don't report.
I am so not reporting Angie. I have breast cancer. I am absolutely disgusted what I heard yesterday.
I'm so sorry, Louise.
It's really triggered me.
Oh, Louise.
My first chemo, I ended up in hospital with sepsis. Yesterday, I was so upset yesterday. I've come on TikTok. I came on TikTok when I ended up having breast cancer because I can't work because I've been too ill. And so, obviously, it's supposed to be like a fun app and this, that and the other. And obviously there is drama and I get that and I've stayed out of drama. I'm not friends with, you know, Angie and a few others or anything like that. But that triggered me and I'm a strong woman. That triggered me yesterday and my hair was falling out yesterday. That was the... Cancer isn't scary for me. It was my hair falling out. How sad is that? I don't know, but I've just always tried to stay positive, even though I've been so ill from it. But that's triggered me. That is bad. She should not be on this app at all.
I think
She really shouldn't be on this app at all for doing something like that for all them families that are suffering. Because it's not just the cancer patients that suffer. You're right. You know, it's the families as well that love them.
Guys, this is what happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand like how your words can affect people, and look, this is the after effect of somebody being drunk and just trying to take the piss and then passing it off as dark humour. Like, look at this lady.
That is not bad humour. There is humour, and we all have humour, but that was just sick humour. And for all them cancer people out there, I'm so sorry you had to listen to that as well. Because honestly, that was a massive trigger for a lot of people last night. A lot of people. And thank you for allowing me to come up and say this too, because I needed to do that too.
Louise, you can stay up, honestly. Like, just don't. I know it's hard for people to say, like, especially me, because obviously I've had family members and friends gone through it, but I've never been through it myself. However, I can empathise with you.
It's not just the cancer patients that go through it, it's actually our family members as well, the ones that love us.
Exactly.
As well. And, you know, I don't know, you know, I'm speaking for myself, but, you know, I have got support, I have got lovely family, and I've got good friends, which I'm grateful for, but you still feel alone. But that was just another level last night. She said some bad things in the past, but that is another level. And to say it was bad humour, no, that's just a disgrace for everybody.
Say one thing to someone in the comments quickly, Charlie Ann, because she's saying that we've all scammed, you've all said the worst things on the app. Respectfully, Charlie, this ain't the time to come and defend Angela. If you don't like what we're saying, get the fuck out. It's that rule. It's not no tit for tat. Oh, that person said that person. It's not, you don't like to do that all the time. We're not talking about what other people have said. We're talking about this woman and what she said yesterday. And the fact that you've even got Palestinian flags by your name, but this woman has sat and said the most craziest things about Palestine and you're in here defending her. Shut up and keep it stepping. You can see Louise is fucking upset. We don't need your comments.
And you know the worst thing is, Tori, I had never even seen the Palestine live that she did, all the dog thing, until Levi played it on his a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I first met her with the whole Palestine thing. That's
Yeah, it
when
was
I first met her.
Palestine for a while.
When she said about, I didn't actually see the whole video. I was shocked. When that was the video you were showing when she went for me in the comments.
I'm sorry about your mum as well, Torian. You know, I get you with the sickness and the rest of it. Honestly, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
This is so upsetting to even hear, do you know what I mean? Like, two people in my life that have had it recently, breast cancer. I don't even want to talk about it, do you understand what I mean? Because I haven't spoken about it on this app, do you understand? And one of my sister's going through it right now, and the pain that she goes through, the heartache, she's got children, bro, and she's got a family, and for a woman like her, such a bottom barrel woman, to go against somebody with cancer, or to even mention that word, she has no fucking right. Do you understand me? Louise, I'm so sorry what you're going through. I can kind of understand a little bit, you know, seeing what my sister's dealing with and what my friend was dealing with. Do you understand? And I'm just listening to them shaking.
Thank you, and I appreciate it.
No, just
it is
remember
hard.
how
I mean, I had the
stressful-
mastectomy. I can't have
You've
it
done
rebuilt.
it. Well done, Louise. Well done. My sister at the end of the month, she's got to have hers, and like,
You know
she's so
what's funny?
scared.
It's cancer awareness this week on the 18th
Yeah.
or Friday.
It is, yeah. I was just about to say that. It is.
I've got my chemo again tomorrow, and I'm absolutely petrified because I'm that scared that the chemo is going to kill me more than the cancer. That's how sad it is
That's how
for me
scared my
because
sister
of
is.
my first time getting sepsis and ending up in hospital.
Yeah.
So, you know, and like I come on TikTok because obviously I can't work. I wish I could.
And it does help
You know.
you get through when you're that sick. Like with my sister as well, like she'll come on TikTok, and it's kind of a way to kind of just get away a little bit, and because it's not nice. And Louise, what you've gone through,
That's correct.
You are a warrior. The fact that you've gone through all of that, and you've gone through the operation, and you've come out the other side to come and tell your story, just remember how great you are. Do you hear me?
Thank you.
Just remember how great you are. 'Cause
You know, it's still a long haul. I've got 8 months of chemo and then 3 weeks solid of radiotherapy to go through.
have you got support around you?
So it's a long journey, but what she's done yesterday was disgusting for all of us, not just cancer patients, for all of us, I think. Do you know what I mean? Because that was just...
It was disgusting, Louise.
I've got no words. I really ain't.
But just remember, Louise, she's bottom barrel. So do not let that woman affect you. Do you understand me? You are
It's so difficult when that happened yesterday. It's like I said, I am a warrior. I am strong. I am positive as well. That's why I've been able to.
I'm glad you've
everything. But
you also are allowed, Louise.
You know what, Louise? I'm glad you've come up and showed people, like, people's words and stuff affects. It doesn't matter, you know, you might think nobody in your room cares and it's just banter, but for people who are going through it and families who are affected, people like you need to speak up. So to show people you can't say this shit.
Totally agree, Top Girl. You can't be saying this because, you know, it does affect us all.
She knows a lot of people are watching, Louise. She knows, you know, she knows everyone's watching her. She knows that. She wants the outrage. This is what's horrible, you know? Yeah, she wants the outrage. She likes it. She ain't got nothing to lose. Remember that, Louise. She ain't got no family. She ain't got no kids. She ain't got nothing to lose. So when she comes on here, she's bottom barrel. She's bottom barrel every day she lives. And you are nowhere near her.
I just don't understand how people can actually support her.
Do you know? Yeah.
That's mind-boggling as well.
Beyond me at the minute. I used to go in her box just to like give my opinion, but I won't even do that anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm not going to speak again after this today because I'm not going to give her the airtime that, you know, she doesn't deserve it. But
I'm sorry, Louise. I just want to give you a hug, honestly.
Louise, my DMs are always open for you, so just
it's not a game, I'll stop.
anytime.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to drop down and
thank you, Louise, so much.
Thank you for allowing me in the box, Levi.
I'm sending you love and light, Louise, for all your chemo and all your radiotherapy, and you're gonna do this, and just remember
you're gonna smash it, Louise.
And you just remember you don't have to always be strong, okay? Don't have to always be strong, okay?
Sorry, Levi. Can you? There's an account says Kev Pred his mum or something, or niece. Sorry, can we get rid of that account because they're disrespecting Florian's dad?
Sorry, guys.
Mum, sorry.
They're going so fast.
I'm going to drop, but Louise, I'm sending all my love out to you, my darling. I hope everything goes well for you. Everyone else, big love. Don't let Angie bring you down.
Thank you so much, Louise.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Levi.
Nice day.
I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody in the chat, for sending me the love, because I do need it. So thank you.
Honestly, any one of like people in these comments or this live, like you can always come and talk.
Levi, one of your mods dropped me.
It was me. I forgot. I did it by accident. That's
what have I done?
You talk too much. Shut up.
No, I don't talk too much.
I'm only joking. I'm joking.
No, I don't.
I'll put you back on, didn't I?
I just wanted to make Louise, at the end of the day, like, I want Louise to know that she don't have to always be strong. And I think when you've got this thing, like, she feels like, people feel like you have to be strong. My sister does it. And I want her to know that it's okay not to be okay, Louise. This journey is yours, do you understand?
Yeah.
I need to gift her. That number is annoying.
Oh, bless you. Honestly, I don't need gifts. Just sending love is just appreciated, and listening to me. So thank you, girls and
you
guys.
can always jump into Levi's box. He lets anyone up. Like, look, Charlotte's in the box.
Yeah, look, Charlotte's in, yeah.
Look, she's a weirdo, man. And there's an account in here, Kesh. Like, Kesh, you are a weirdo, bro. But I've got every little thing you screenshotted, and please believe I've already sent it to the police. And when I find out who you are, I am going to put you on blast. Remember, you're in comments wishing great on my kids, wishing great on me. I've got the screenshots, babe. Yeah? Carry on. Carry on. Weirdo.
I don't understand why people can't get on with each other and just love and peace. I don't get it. It's such a horrible world we live in.
Torian clapping her hands.
We just all need love and peace.
Torian clapping her hands, thinking this has took the heat off of her.
No, she's not actually, because she came in here. The first thing she said is what I said was fucking disgusting. Do you understand? So she's not fucking taking the heat off herself anyway. And can we stop deflecting? This lady, Louise, is coming and she's talking about her trauma, and you're deflecting now in the comments.
Much, guys. And I'm sending all the love back to you
whenever.
Thank you.
I didn't drop Torian, by the way, guys.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, Louise has just popped out.
Jane, can you wait your turn? I'm only joking.
I would like to make a suggestion, if you just go with me, guys, and listen to, because I look at the illness, I don't look at the person. But do you not think it'd be better if everybody did awarenesses about cancer and things like that? And I'm not saying what you are doing this morning. Of course you're doing it. I'm upset myself. My nephew's battled leukemia since the age of 1, blood cancer, and some lovely person from England give him a stem cell from her newborn baby's cord, so saved his life. So I'm pretty sick this morning as well after watching that last night. It's physically made me sick. But awareness lives would be more better to help the people that's been triggered rather than
It's live.
This is awareness.
It is an awareness live.
I know where you're coming from, and I can't really see it on here.
Well, Jade, have you got a platform? Do you go live?
Yeah, I do go live.
Maybe you could do that as well. Like maybe a lot of people can do that. Levi's actually done this, and a lot of people have come up and spoke about their traumas. So
It's not even that. Like, we was all just sat here chilling, and people asked him to play the videos and talk about it. So he's not like done it off his own back. Like, people have come to his life.
If he did though, like, please, I hate this selective
thank
shit.
you, Levi, for doing this.
Even if he did, yeah. I'm sorry, whether it's a fucking hate live or an awareness live, it needs to be done. The woman has caused so much fucking trauma for people, respectfully. Like, no one should be coming up on the stage saying, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? If you don't like it, just get out of it and done.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can I just say something? I'm going to go. Beauty, are you here? I'm going. I need to do something, but just please try and keep an eye on the comments, because some vile comments.
I'll be 2 seconds and then I'll be in properly.
Okay, Levi, do what?
Yeah, I'm not saying that, Tori, and what I'm actually saying is look at the illness, be 2 steps ahead rather than 10 steps back, because if you give somebody what they want, it will constantly continue. So what I'm saying is, like, making awareness more about the situation, because everybody's got quite big platforms. I've got a small platform, so I'm not saying dismiss what happened last night, because I'm absolutely sick. And looking at it and hearing something in the comments in the box, I now know who it was directed at, because I was wondering. But you've got to look at the illness. That's my point I'm making, and understand somebody will go low, 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 and even lower in a situation. So that's why I'm saying make a more, like, that you're not handing somebody something on a plate, but making it about the victims that's triggered by the behaviour. So please don't think I'm saying dismiss the behaviour last night, but if you're handing it on a plate, then you're giving that person exactly what they want.
But Jane, this is the thing. This is why at the end of the month we're saying about this blackout, and I think coming up to the blackout we need to really highlight the reasons why we want this blackout to be a thing.
Blackout code. Can we hear? Who knows more about this blackout? Because
it's happening at the end of October. It's the last week of October.
So that will be on the
2 weeks, a week and a bit.
On the 25th, I think, Friday. Yeah, 25th onwards.
Okay, cool.
And until then, the situation's going to get pretty bad. But remember, a big platform, somebody's supporting that big platform, they're not going to black it out.
Jane?
Yeah?
I respect what you're saying. I get every point you're making. But I think what the little points that you're missing is the people that are actually coming into the live, they're not trying to direct hate. They're people that's directly affected by what this woman has said. And they're not trying to hate on her. They're just passionate about what they're speaking about. And whether that comes across in maybe anger or upset or any other form, it's their way of expressing how they feel at that moment in time. And I think we should respect that person that's coming up and speaking about how this has directly affected them.
Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you for
100%, Kimmy, 100%. I'm with you on that. But there's only so much I can say on this platform due to what I work at.
Well, this is why we've all got our own
platform.
platform.
There's one person this is directed at. okay, but it's affecting the whole app. Now, I mean, the one person that last night was directed at, it is the illness. You've got to look at the illness. That's all I can say, guys, because I might be saying something that it's looking like I'm not.
Say that basically the more we give it light, the more she likes that base. The more we talk about it, the more she feeds off it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will. The thing is, she's got a big scale of people that watch her, Jane, and it affects a lot of people. And what Levi's done today, I've come in and I sat for a little while, and I watched it. And that's why I jumped up in the box, because a lot of people telling their story, and that's now shown that Levi's giving them a space to be able to open up and talk and express what they're going through. Do you understand? So, Jane, what Levi's done today is nothing wrong. If you want to do that on your platform, great. Maybe you need to go live today and do a cancer awareness live, because if everyone took their platforms and done what Levi's done today, maybe people like that wouldn't do this.
I think it's amazing.
Instead of trying to come up here and tackle Levi, can I talk, please? Instead of coming up here and tackling Levi and tackling everybody about what they're doing or what they're talking about, at the end of the day, Angie said it. She said it. It's out there now. So if people want to talk about it, it's TikTok. Do you understand? If Levi don't want to do a full awareness live, he doesn't have to. What he's doing right now is giving people a voice. It's enough. Stop trying to make people do what you think is right. That's why you have your own platform, Jane.
No, you're taking this totally the wrong way.
Charlotte, I don't think she's trying to pull Levi down. I think she's just trying to express that she believes it could have been done in a different candle.
I know that. Yeah, exactly.
It's just happened.
What's Levi's done this morning is amazing, because Levi's come up and said her story. So you're just trying to jump on something that's not actually what I'm saying. What I'm actually saying, and I'm directing it to one person that's in the box, and I hope they pick up on it. There's only one person that was directed at last night, and you've got to study the illness. I'm not saying what Levi's doing this morning is wrong. What I am saying is thousands of people were affected last night. Thousands of people. My inbox was full of people wanting to do things to themselves because they were affected by the behaviour last night. Yeah, and I'm not saying don't talk about it or don't mention it. What I'm saying, it would be better if it didn't give the person exactly what they wanted and there was more awareness, like, of the behaviour. So I might be directing it wrong, Charlotte, and you're picking it up wrong, but I'm definitely not saying Levi's doing wrong in this chat this morning.
Yeah, maybe I was taking over, but I just feel like it's so hard when you haven't been through it to hold that and deal with that. Do you know what I mean?
I've nursed my grandma to death 4 years ago.
See, you know exactly what people are going through.
And I said at the beginning, my 10-year-old nephew has battled it since one. And the only thing that saved his life 3 years ago was...
Wait, Jane, who would you direct it to? Me?
I cannot direct it to one person in the call, in the box. I just hope the person that understands what I'm trying to say to them. I just hope that the person can pick up.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I legally can't say, but...
Legally can't say what? I'm confused.
Yes. Because of my job, I legally can't say. All I can say to everybody in this chat right now is look at the illness and understand there'll be more to come, because the person feels like the world is against them right now. So the ones that she feels is against them right now, she will go low and she will go lower, because what has she got to lose?
I'm confused. I'm so confused. Can you just say who you're talking about? Because
I can't. No, I'm sorry.
Jane, can I ask? Are you trying to say that what Angie was saying last night is directly directed to somebody in the boxes?
What I will say is, when I sat back and watched the live, I thought, right, who has pushed her this far and directed her? Like,
are you saying that she's talking about me?
No.
So what?
I legally can't. I'll probably put my foot.
Yes, she's indirectly telling you, Torian.
Indirectly saying that somebody that hurts somebody with that illness, and I'm not saying it's one person. There's a couple of people probably that has done it lately that hurts somebody with that illness. It's not like you're walking up and hurting me, where I can take responsibility and say, well, what she's just said is 100% wrong and I don't agree with it and I'm going to stand up. But it looks like everybody's against one person right now, and that person is coming back and the illness will make her go lower and lower and lower.
What illness will make her go lower?
It's too early for riddles. I don't know what she's chatting about.
I think
obviously the person in question has a mental health problem.
I'm gonna say that I pushed Angie to say those things.
No.
This is what I thought she was saying.
This is the whole problem.
That's what I thought. That's why I went for it, kind of thing. Like.
No, but I'm taking it how you're explaining it, darling. You're not being straightforward.
Explaining it wrong. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong.
Maybe Jane, I would just stop, because if you can't speak about it, there's no point going on and on, because it's just going to confuse and people are going to pick it up wrong. And
the basics of the story I'm trying to say is look into the illness and see what you're up against first before. Because
this is the thing we're struggling to understand. We're not 100% sure into what aspect of illness you're speaking about. Are you speaking about Angie's mental health? Are you talking about the big C? Are you talking about?
I'm talking about borderline personality disorder. Look into it and understand.
Hold on,
Jane, I've got it.
Can I just say something? Yeah, what we're not gonna do on this, we're not gonna excuse her behavior by thinking that. Wait, hold on, 1 second. We're not gonna excuse her behavior by giving her diagnosis when we're not doctors. If she feels she's got BPD or any of these things, go to the fucking doctor. You're pushing 50.
You don't come on TikTok and upload it.
She lied. Let's really fucking get into it.
Do you think I would do that?
This woman came on the fucking app and lied to every single one of you and said that she's going to rehab, to sort out her mental health. She got gifted like fucking nothing. And did she go? No. Yeah? So we're not going to sit and talk about this woman's mental health. Fuck her mental health. Because you know what? She don't give a fuck about anybody else's, yeah? Like, I'm tired of people doing this sugar fronting thing. If you lot can stay 10 toes with me and what I said, stay fucking 10 toes with her and what the fuck she said. Because no one excused my mental health. No one excuses anyone else's fucking mental health. We're not going to sit and excuse her fucking mental health. Fuck her mental health. Because what about everyone else's fucking mental health when she's sitting down, SHing on live, talking about people's kids, talking about cancer she don't fucking have, talking about grape, thinking that she's the fucking judge of jury. What about everyone else's mental health? What about Louisa's mental health when she came up here and was fucking crying? Fuck that. Fuck her mental health. You lot are pissing me off with this shit.
I am not excusing her mental health, Tori, and I'm telling you to look at the illness and what it does with alcohol and how low she will go.
Yeah, but
that's not our responsibility. That's
my
not our
mum has got
responsibility.
BPD. I have got BPD. I would never. My mother would never. I would never. And I've been on this app for 4 years and I've never come for someone with an illness. So don't sit there and say because she's got this or because she's got that. The woman sits there and holds lives daily. Holds big lives about people daily with thousands of people. She's all right then.
Jane, I think that just gives. I think I'm explaining myself totally wrong here.
No, what it looks like, Jane, let me say something quickly. What it looks like is you've come up and you're talking backwards. You want to stand up for Angie. I saw it from you come in.
I don't want to stand up for Angie. You've got the wrong thing. I do not want to stand up for Angie. I'm absolutely sick to my stomach of what I come onto this TikTok and see, the mocking of children, the mocking of cancer, the mocking of mental health, the mocking of bloody everything. And that's the point I'm trying to say is it would stop everybody from tearing each other apart if we just looked and made more awarenesses instead of everybody trying to physically destroy one another and run at each other like going with the lowest blows possible in life. I am not trying to stand up for Angie. I'm sick to my stomach watching what the people that's affected.
Jane, listen, this is no hate. I think because you're not saying what you want to say directly,
Alicia, sorry.
It's coming across as you're going round and round and round.
Yeah, I understand
If you really just can't get to your point and say what you need to say, I would strongly suggest that you stop, sweetheart.
Yeah. Sorry, but it's not what I came in here to see, and I'm not sticking up for Angie. I'm not on Angie's platform. In fact, I was blocked for months. So it's nothing at all to do with Angie, but I'm watching people fall apart on a daily basis. I'm watching people that's grieving, struggling and losing themselves as well. And I'm grieving. I've just lost my son. And I think to myself, God almighty, stop, because thousands of people are getting triggered by all this, like back and forward fighting. Last night, there's poor Louise come on here this morning crying. a lady that's on Pearl's platform and my platform's got a brain tumour and she's affected and she's only got a short time to go. So the whole point I was trying to make this morning is understand that to stop that person, you have to stop basically talking about her and make more awareness of, because the minute you stop talking about her, you're taking that control away. That's the point I was trying to make. So I'm sorry if I've...
Do you know what it is, Jane? I hear what you're saying, yeah. I do get what you're saying, 100%. But do you know what? I feel like people don't get the chance to say what they want to say on her platform. So I think now, in this little occasion, I think for them it's probably a safe space where they can come and say how they felt yesterday without being dropped, without being laughed at, without being told that they're fucking snowflakes or whatever.
And seeing how much it affected her health, just having to get the chemo and things like that. And when I was a kid, she went through it as well. And radiotherapy has ruined her body. So it's not just going through the cancer, it's also the treatment as well. Like, people just don't realise that. And cancer is the one thing that is going to affect this whole fucking app. And this is where we all need to, whether you like us or not, whether you like the person sitting next to you or whatever, just stand fucking together. We need to do this. Stop arguing amongst each other. We need to actually fucking nip this in the bud now.
And everyone, Jane is not an Angie supporter. She just said she's been blocked by her. She's been in her live. Yeah, she has. We all have. We've all sat in her live and got along with her and been nice to her. Like, I think Jane's someone who speaks from both points of views, and she's just a nice person. Nobody needs to say she needs to go.
And do you know, exactly, and I think with cancer, because you got to understand there's people that ain't even, and I say lucky might be the wrong word, but ain't even lucky enough to get radiotherapy or chemotherapy because they have other illnesses like heart problems, diabetes, or whatever it is. So sometimes you get told the news and you also get told that we can't do nothing about it. And like, it's not nice, man.
Do you know, sometimes, like, as well, you're tempting fate with the shit you say. One day you might actually have AIDS, Angela.
What the worst thing I found yesterday is like, you speak about your family going through cancer, and I know Angie, like, she was very close to her dad because she's mentioned it before. However, then you're mocking something that he had, and I don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand how you can sit there and mock cancer when you're saying, you know, a family member's been through it.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Madness.
It's crazy, honestly. I just don't understand why people feel that they are so low to do that. You have to be at a low place in your life to ever try and drag someone's illness or drag them for that anyway, how they look, or you must be at a low level of life, because it's just disgraceful.